Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is installment number 3 of my workout series on my totally revamped brand new channel, Mark's with a K, Max Muscle. And I personally want to thank every one of you guys for supporting me on my new channel and my venture. But anyway, here I am, long sleeve, white shirt. I like to wear long sleeves when I work out. Today we are doing chest, and we're beginning, I guess we're going to dive right into this one. We're beginning with dumbbell presses, and you'll notice, beginning off very light. I already did my stretches. I have a stretch cable thingy. You probably do get a chance to see that. But yeah, we're beginning with some light weights. And you also may notice my feet are up there on the bench. I feel that this is a perfect positioning for your body. I feel that the knees or the legs should be up like that. Perpendicular, parallel, perpendicular with the midsection. You can see a lot of the bench press machines, the sit down chest machines. Your legs are positioned like that. They're not standing. You're not standing straight up. But anyway, this is a lot of sets we're going to do. And we're beginning off with a lightweight. And if you know me in my workouts, I always begin with a light set, nowhere near to fail. And I guess you can always dig down deep. Are we ever really to failure? You can only do one more. You could just do drop sets, right? We're not going to be doing drop sets today, really. We're just going to be doing a pile of sets. And you can see a picture. We're working our way up to 35s now, from 25s to 35s. You can see a picture back to the left, upper left. It's Serge Nabray. That guy had a better set of pecs, better chest than Arnold himself. Well, they were both good. Some of the best pecs of all time. And he did 20 reps, 20 sets, something of that nature. Maybe not that many reps, but he did 20 sets, usually of a lighter weight, bench press. 220 pounds or something to him was light. That's my 1 rep max. Not even. Yeah, it's all about technique, guys. No sense of hot dogging. Even my second set there, easing into it. And I was never a power lifter or anything, or a weightlifter, a competitive weightlifter. Powerlifting, weightlifting, 2 totally different things. Although if you're really good at one, I suppose you could be good at the other. Wasting a little bit of time there. And that's the thing about your chest. I like to not rush it. I guess in between sets, I like to kind of speed things up if I can. But of course, I record these. These are 40 pounders now. We're graduated up to 40 pounders. As you watch the video, you realize that you do kind of waste a lot of time in between reps. So, and I do have to set up my next set of dumbbells, or I guess they're already set up, but the sets following that, I will have to waste some time setting them up, but not too much. I guess by then the chest can use the rest. Even these light sets are 40 pounds, not that light for me. Might not even be light to some of you viewers. Yeah, get a good burn, good pump, I should say. I like getting a nice chest pump on chest days. That's why I don't like to start too heavy. And then we do some stretches. There's that cable. It's on a little wheelie. It's a little cable jump rope. All right. We got 45 pounders here. 10 pounds each plate. 5 pounds for the bar. And obviously they do that on purpose. A little bit rough on the knees, rough on the legs. Metal clips there. When I do go to the gym, it's always much easier to use the dumbbells. You can throw them up on your knees, usually coated with like a rubber seal. So 45s. I'm sure some of you bucks seen some larger gentlemen take 45s, and it wouldn't even make sense to use that lightweight. Like me trying to do this with, like, say, 20-pound dumbbells. But to some people, hey, it's all about how strong you are to say if it's a heavy weight or not. Sure, Tony Ulysses or whoever, Hulk Hogan, say, that's not heavy, brother. Trust me, brother. Well, not to you, Hulk. You're 300 pounds. What's heavy to Hulk Hogan isn't heavy to Joe Rogan, or vice versa. All right, we put on 2.5 pound plates there. That's 5 pounds. That's 50. They're 50-pound dumbbells. Not bad. Not bad. For my size. All right. Scooch them on up. You don't want to go down too fast. Remember, it's not worth tearing a pec. A little bit too fast, maybe. You slow down. Slow down. We do, in fact, fast forward it a little bit once we get going. In between the sets, because I did find, as I was reviewing the workout, which is great for workouts, you know, you review what you're actually doing. There, yeah, I fast forwarded. But not too much. I mean, we zip them off pretty quick. And we throw on 5 pound plates. Those are little 5-pounders. So that's, again, another 5 pounds each bar. So 55 pounds. 55-pound dumbbells. You guys all know how that feels. And like I said, it's magic. To some people, it's light. To some people, it's an impossible task. To me, it's a good weight to do some reps with. 55 pounds. You can see I have no problem lifting it. But obviously I would fail. I'd say 20 reps or something like that. I could probably, if I just focused on one set, which I do actually sometimes, as you guys will see, I change my chest workout up. Oh, that's it. The lactic acid is building up in those pecs. And it doesn't take long to get to your fail point. Or what I would call a fail point. You know, not jumping off a burning building to save somebody's life. I'm just trying to get some growth on my pecs. And I believe that I have. Definitely this season. Oh, we throw on. See, those are kilograms. So you got to do the math. You can see those outside plates a little bit bigger. Because they're 5 kilograms each. So 10. I put on 10 kilograms. Each bar, that's 22 pounds. So 22. Plus another 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds. 62 plus the 5 pound bar, 67. 67 pound dumbbells. Not bad. I can lift them. Definitely a little bit heavy. Now, this is a point where you can sit and you map out your workout, and sometimes I do, and I say, just once you get to that weight, do a few more sets of that weight, but the ego gets to you. I say to myself, self, no more 3-rep sets. So I figured, well, I want to lift this heavy, but if I can get 4 reps out of it, I put on little foam protectors there, because it does get a little bit more difficult to lift these weights. This is 89 pounds, something of that nature. I can't remember. It was almost 90 pounds. Because again, those big plates, they're, I believe, 10 kilograms each. Another 22 pounds. Big old awkward dumbbells there. But yes, we can get them up. And yeah, can't get them up by yourself. You're not going to be able to do it when you're working out by yourself. All right. Well, we got a clean rep out of it. A feat that I could not do. About 5 months ago, I tried this much weight. Barely get 2 reps out of it. I posted it out on my Instagram. There's 2 nice reps right there. Fairly clean. And a third. But I said to myself, better be able to get 4 reps, or it's too heavy for you. So we go for lift up my hips there. Helps out. That's an assist. Me vibrating there. And that's it. And yeah, there's always the smart way of training your chest. Just sticking with the reps, the high reps. But it's sometimes it's fun to lift the heavier weights. Because realistically, we fast forwarded here, and I dropped way down to 45s. And realistically, after lifting those two heavy weights, it's nice to do some drop sets, and you can really control this, and you can really feel the pecs a little bit more. After pushing it a little bit too much, maybe. And I guess that's the only real way to build real hard, grainy looking muscle, is to push past your limits that you can do. But either which way, reps are the answer. At this point, hard to tell, but I could barely push these up. And it was just the pecs that were sore, not my triceps. Just the pecs. Dumbbell press, maybe my favorite chest exercise. For sure. We're going to be doing some flies a little bit later, which are also great. Ooh, take the top off there. Ooh, fix the hair. I'm not that big. I mean, I'm a healthy guy. I'm a healthy dude. Fairly solid. I could, you lift more than my weight. I can bench press more than my weight. That makes me happy. Squats, things of that nature. Yes, at this point, like I said, you just barely press the 45 pounds up. And this is, when your friends pull up and visit you. When you're doing the drop sets. And they probably figure, see you in here lifting weights all the time there, Mark. But you don't seem to be getting any stronger, eh? Let's do a Canadian accent. What the heck? Zip through these, move those out of the way. Because, yes, the technique was failing. Don't be afraid to admit to yourself when you need to zip down. Trying to get a lot of sets here. But you don't want to spend too much. You don't want to span too much of a time distance from first to last set. You want to get it in, but you want to keep it in pain for a while. That Serge Nabray method. Volume for the chest. And HIT, HIT, high intensity training for, say, your legs, back, traps. Traps? High intensity for traps? I don't know. Maybe. All right. This is maybe the last set on this one. I'll let you know. 40 pounds still. Like I said, not that much. And while we're waiting for the remainder of these sets, again, guys, thank you very much. If you're just a new-time follower to this channel, or new to me altogether. But 9 times out of 10, if you're following this channel, you're familiar with my bodybuilding news type comparison channel, Marks with an X. Thank you very much for supporting this one. And hey, who knows? Get monetized. You never know. Yeah. Be doing, who knows what I'll do. I'll leap over fire. Jump through a hoop on fire for you guys. Never can tell. Oh, I guess not. I guess we're going to do another set. And I can tell you right now, this was yesterday. As of the recording of this. Did another video workout today, which I will be editing maybe tomorrow. And my chest is sore today, and it's a good sore. It didn't tear anything. It didn't tear my pec. You touch every inch of it. It hurts. It's sore to touch. I can't stop flexing it. Flexing it right now as we speak. Yeah, you can see there. Barely get those up at the end of it. Just 40 pounds. And like I said, this is when your friends pull up. Or the good-looking girl that you want to impress. I don't know why we do that. Oh, yes, I do. I'm sure you guys do too. That's why we built our first buildings, bridges, things of that nature. To impress a woman. They could have built them themselves. You know that, right? They just didn't. They figured, well, if he's going to build me a bridge, I'm not going to build one. He's going to build it. I said that was my last set. I am a bolt-faced liar. Bold-faced liar. I've had those 45-pound dumbbells for years. My dad gave them to me. I mean, a lot of those weights, the 35s, 40s, I think I might have bought the 50s, on my own, one at a time, because, well, I was too old by then to receive gifts of that nature. But yeah, you get started out with my first set of dumbbells. Just a kid, I believe. Got them for Christmas. Worked them out. I worked out with them. Used them. Now that was my last set. Alright, that was it. Now, as you can see, a lot smaller dumbbells there. Tiny. Miniature. Too small for presses. And some of the weights I was using were too small for presses for you guys because we're doing Dumbbell Flys. You can see I put my pinky fingers, the bottoms of the dumbbells, try to touch them almost. Of course, we don't get to the point where we touch because that kind of it takes the strain off the chest. You can see me tilt those dumbbells in the other way there. You see that? Some people would say that's the wrong way to do it. But you can go flat too, or perpendicular, parallel. But the standard ideal way of doing this is to twist them in just like that. Robbie Robinson says to do them that way. I'll do them that way. Yeah. And by now, I can't lift my heaviest with these. And so maybe my next one, I will begin with these. Of course, my next chest exercise will be doing we'll be doing the standard bench press. But where's we always break it up? But if I began with these, maybe get some, maybe 50s. Could do maybe 50 pounders. But the technique fails again a little bit with that much weight. You don't want to hurt yourself. 25s is enough once you're already through, you put your chest through the ringer with those dumbbell presses. You don't need to go too heavy. And vice versa, when you start off with these, I generally only go up to 60, 65s or so with the dumbbell press. That's it. Once that lactic acid's built up, like I said, you only got so much time, guys. Can't be in there like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who working out for 5 hours a day. But he was doing different exercises for different muscle groups. He wouldn't work the chest for 5 hours. Trust me, Arnold got lots to eat. Big steaks, things of that nature. Few drinks. Celebratory. At Arnold's bachelor pad back in the day, he'd put away a lot of food. They'd have to loosen them belts at the end of the night. Tell you one thing. That's why his pecs were so big. All those carbs. If you're low on carbs, your chest is the first muscle to decrease in size. And when you're carved up properly, that chest is bulging. It's like Arnold. He would go a little bit too crazy. And that's why he did have a chest of a Bantees rooster. Him and Franco, you know what I'm going to say. They would go to the House of Pies before the universe competitions, before the Olympia competitions. We would go to the House of Pies and order 2-3 pie. Eat one slice a shot, just a You can imagine how much that dude. Well, that's it for that set. But I believe in magic, and I hope you do. I believe I am going down in weight. Yes, these are 15 pounds. Back down to the 15. Should have made myself up a 20-pound set. Would have been just perfect. But I got lazy. But 15s is not bad. 20s may be the sweet spot. Now, I think for this set, yes, I don't go up at all. And that's a different way of doing it. Hey, people argue exactly your technique for these. I try all the different ways. This here, it keeps keeps your pecs strained the whole time, even right there. They're still being flexed. And as a finisher, I guess that's what you want. You don't want to be lifting too much weight anymore. And furthermore, as I dial down in my weight, get a little bit more conditioned to do obviously I'm gonna be doing a pose down, Saunch bodybuilding in December, so I'm gonna be sticking with the higher reps. We're going to be doing a finisher here. This is Cable Flys, and I'm very proud of this. Built this myself. I feel fortunate, actually, to have all this stuff. Now, like I said, a finisher at its best. You don't want to start with something like this. Actually, on the contrary, it would be a decent start to do a warm-up set. I like to do a warm-up set with just light weights. But this, to me, is after you do all your hard work, you get to do these. You don't go out and do these. Unless you're feeling low, depressed. You just want to go do something. Go ahead. Do your flies. Have a ball. But not if you're looking for growth. And at this point, like I said, dieting down to do that pose down with the Sanch bodybuilding, I'm not looking to grow any more muscle either. Some people would say, well, you need more time to grow more muscle. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to put too much more on at my age. Unless I get on the juice. Then you'll see. Then you'll see the increase. Baby, please. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Make these videos a little bit more interesting. Be bench pressing 300 pounds instead of 200 pounds. Be a lot more muscle. But you know what? I just don't know. don't see the point taking gear if you don't compete. And if you do compete, I don't see a point of being natural. Ah, yes, these flies. Perfect, like I said, perfect way to finish off a workout. Now there, see that, what I'm doing here? I excluded doing that, just to hold it. Hold your hands together, like that, yes. Now see, I should have been doing that the whole time. All right, we're going to do one last workout, and we're going to zip right through this, guys. Nothing really to see here, but just to show you guys how easy it is to tack this on at the end of your workout without really, to say you're going to tack it on. Can't really do that with a certain muscle groups, but with calves, I think you can. You just need to get that past that pain barrier. Doesn't take a whole lot of athletic energy and conditioning to do this. But man, oh man, it hurts. I'm going one leg, switching over. You can see my sets are getting shorter and shorter. Gives less time for those calves to rest. Yeah, it hurts, but not as bad as the sting of somebody saying, geez, you got small calves. Ow, that really hurts. That one hurt. I'm just finishing off with a quick set, double leg. Now watch these ones here. Now if you can find a sweet spot for this, you gotta find a sweet spot. It's not quite proper. Fix your other foot up there, Mark. There we go. Get it in there. Yes. Now you can really feel it. You could picture veins popping out of the front of my calves here. Even though I couldn't see them. Just do one set to finish off with. And it's just that easy, guys. You want to improve on your calf development. So again, thank you very much, guys. A little quick glimpse, couple of shots here with the side chest. Not much in the way of separation. So pale. So pale. For my posing, pose down against Sanch, definitely be getting tanned up. Hit a back shot. Definitely want to improve these back shots. You can see the front shots in the mirror, but I like to do the video. Take a video of your back shots. Really helps improve them. Try to get the biceps. Yeah, come on, Mark. Tricep, bicep. There we go. But now put it all together. It takes a lot to put it all together into a good shot. Goes to show you how good the pros are. But yes, for the pose down, me and Sanch, be a darker man. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for your support. Hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe. Have a good day.